2-day process video, but really it's 2 videos in one. Welcome back for some more Paper Mario Color Splash. This is my final Paper Mario Color Splash video for the day, because today for me is the 10th of September, and what I was also going to do then was record Sonic Frontiers, because this is, I don't know what part number this is exactly, and I'm not going to correct myself in editing there, but this is, well, basically this part is going to be the part for when we go on top of the peak and see what we need to do. Mountain climbing permit. In the last video, we collected the paint star in Indigo Underground and 100%ed the coloring of the colorless spots. We colored in every colorless spot that we have found in there. Got a letter from the museum guy, and I know that the last video must have been a very short one, but the reason why I ended it then was because it felt like a good place to end. So most likely this video is gonna be a long one to make up for the short. Well, actually, maybe not, because the short one was to make up for all of the long ones I've made, because I'm planning on making this series of 40-minute video parts until the finale and the bonus parts. Mainly, I think one bonus part, maybe 2. I don't know for sure. Just that I know that there are no rematches in this game. Just OSTs and all of that. I'm a bit surprised you got one, considering the park ranger has been rather down in the dumps. Anyway, let me start my spiel over. Helps me remember my lines. Welcome to Daffodil Peak, home of the legendary mountain sage. You'll find the sage at the peak of the mountain. Alright, I'll open the mountain path. Thank you, Panic. Have a good climb, Mario. Sketchy. This is actually one of the complex places to go, and here's a new enemy right here, which is a Spiny. You'll be seeing a lot of these guys, so most likely you will be able to get the enemy card in first glance, but most likely not. Don't know for sure. Worn out hammer. Hammer. No, I wasn't trying to jump on you. Can't jump on these guys unless you have a certain card that I won't spoil. Funnily enough, I'm going to use a hammer and a worn out hammer, in case I mess up the timing on the hammer attacks. Go ahead, jump on me. I didn't mess that up at all. Oh, it didn't matter at all. It's a good thing I did that then. If I had that first try, that would be the first time ever that I've done it. But it didn't happen. The worst thing is, I can't 100% the game without buying a single thing, and there's the Power Troopas. The Power Troopas were... Well, the Power Troopas were the enemies that I already wrote on my notes, so that's why I didn't stop to write anything there, was because I already did it. We're not jump times 3 and a jump. Just in case, because I'm pretty sure Power Troopas are the stronger Koopas. Gosh darn it! Didn't get that in the first try either. That's fine. Wasn't expecting it. I'm actually gonna go down to that colorless spot and then get the question mark block. Not gonna battle that Power Troopa yet either. Whoops, that's the wrong pipe. I guess I have to go up there. Which means battling that Power Troopa. If you actually got run over by that shell, that would count as a first strike from the Power Troopa. Nailed it. Leveled up my max paint to 240. Am I able? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing then. It was going to the left, was it? No, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember. No, it is going this way. Then we battle against a Spiny here as well. Durr! My brother's vacuuming. There's the purple rescue squad member that we're supposed to rescue. Colorless spot. Let me double check if I'm right. I am not right. I thought for sure that you get first strike by him. Nailed it. It all matters in the end. Because I barely have any hammer cards. Well, that... Oh, that was what I was supposed to do. Whoops. Near. Let's see if I... Nope, thank goodness. I was hoping I wouldn't. And I'm glad I didn't. This flower gives you a hint that you're supposed to go down this way. Whoops. Where you're supposed to go is this way. And then down that hit. Eek, hammer. Whoops. There's a toad over there. Whoa, thanks for the help, Mario. I was searching for the fabled mountain sage, but I got jumped by a group of shy guys. To add insult to injury, I never found the mountain sage. Maybe he's on vacation. Yeah, that toad gives you a hint of what's going to happen on the mountaintop. Man, that's a long way without battling a single enemy. Haha! Mamma mia! So then I'm going to use a hop slipper. The first complete colored. Now, the funniest thing about the Hop Slipper card in this game that they don't do compared to Sticker Star, finally I got this. Paratroopas, and that means I can avoid battling the other one. Or I can try to battle it for the chance of getting the Spiny card as well, but that's most likely not happening. Is the Hop Slipper card is the same as the Jump card for the terms of attack, but in the Sticker Star version, it's actually double time speed. Yes, I'm battling this guy because he'll bother the heck out of me otherwise. Imagine I get another one. Nope. Colorless spot. Go down here. I don't want to accidentally fall off. Huh? What's your deal? I fell off the cliff and creased my leg. It's pretty bad. Ugh. Let's see if we can help him. Yay! Oh, Mario, you fixed my leg. Thanks. So number one, and that's the final purple rescue toad to actually end up rescuing in the Purple Rescue Squad, whatever. Whatever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must report to my squad leader in Ruddy Road. Whee! And he jumps off the cliff that ended up spraining his ankle last time. He's brave enough to face the fears of jumping off the cliff just like last time. Just like he did last time that ended up in him breaking his ankle. It's actually sort of random for when the Spinies end up battling against you, which is sort of funny. Hammer! Pipe that you have to unfurl, because otherwise the pipe will only lead to one place. Okay, that's not anything to worry about right now. Hammer. Screw it, I'm gonna battle these guys now. I didn't mean to do that! I'm pretty sure I didn't get the battle card. I did. Surprisingly enough, when I'm positive I didn't get it, this is when I actually got it. And those are the only enemies that you battle against as well, so I actually got lucky enough to get those cards in the first visit of the stage. Trust you me, off screen that never happens. Apparently I get so super lucky on screen. Soap. Whoops. Come on. Oh my word, what the heck? What am I missing? That tiny spot? Shy Guy stack. New battle card, the Blaze Hammer. Yep, they actually kept the Blaze Hammer. They actually kept the Blaze Hammer name in this game, but not in Origami King. They turned it into a Fire Hammer instead, which I don't like. I like Blaze Hammer more. Not wanting to bother battling these guys, even though I should, because these guys are actually bigger than 5, I think. Might be wrong. How the heck did that work? Okay, so they are the same. Shy Guy 5 stack instead of 4 stack. Not gonna use a 1-up jump times 3, but instead I'm going to use seems like the only logical thing to do. Sucks for that. I'm gonna actually use this and this. You don't know what I will be using until later on. For one thing, it's something that you will be seeing the first time use of. It's actually pretty simple to use. Yet again, it's the same thing where in Sticker Star they made it quicker than in this game. Supposedly because they're trying to make it go easy. Unfurl. Soon enough you're going to be seeing another thing that is in this game. Oh, come on! So how am I supposed to get down there? Is it just by... Nope. Oh, I see. Go down like this. Nope. That's not it either. Go down like this then. Oh, there's an unfurl block. There must be something around here with an unfurl mark on it then. Let's look around for it. It's actually pretty simple. Ha! I love how they give you 20 seconds and at some point there's gonna actually be plenty of time. This is my favorite pipe as well. Did you see that? a return of a foe from a game that you all don't like. And here's that reference from Sticker Star. Here's that not reference from Sticker Star. Here's that thing that I was talking about. The thing that you all really like that this game added. Oh, Goom. Oh, right.
Ah, Mario, didn't expect to see you here. I'd love to stick around and sweep the floor with you, but I've got places to be, lives to ruin. You know how it is for us big wigs. But I suppose I could leave you with a little taste of my Koopa magics.
On the gamepad, I'll tell you what he does. He gets rid of your battle spin, and what he does instead is this.
Time for my Koopa magic.
He turns every card into a worn-out jump. So that means it's not a guaranteed perfect bonus. I'm gonna purposefully not block against these guys, because if you block it's just 1 damage, so I'm gonna purposely not block so that it would be 3. It's sort of surprising how simple this battle really is, because they're Goombas. So here's the cool thing, is this door. This door is actually like a minigame door, and I'm going to be showing every color along with me revisiting this door. The first color I'm going to show is red. They're all my favorites. Memory game. Or just block stopper. Hit the spinning blocks to stop them. Match 3 of the same icon to get a fancy prize. If you get a question mark, then I think you get something good. Oh, that's what you get. Just experience for your paint gauge. I was hoping for, if you get the boot symbol, then you get a lot of jump cards. If you get the hammer symbols, you get a lot of hammer cards. But if it's question mark, I thought you would get like random. I guess it's just a random result. And the hearts just give you HP. The mushrooms give you mushroom cards. You'll be seeing something. I think I'm remembering this right. That this paint star. No, it's not completely drained of color. It's just yellow, but it's hard to see. Now here's a funny thing. This is basically you going in a certain direction, and there are 2 paint stars. One is this one right there, and that's an unfurl block, which means that the thing that you need to unfurl is actually, I think, all the way over there. But I don't remember. What I do remember is, if you jump over here, then jump on the other pipe as well, then that's how you get that paint star. But I'm not going to get that paint star yet. I'm instead going in this pipe. another useless card. They already got his battle card too. Yes, they have genders. But pretty much it's hard to tell, but they do have genders. Crap, I have to complete this first. Oh, there's an unfurl mark here. That sucked. Going left again. They leave you in suspense when it's that kind of pipe. I left you guys in suspense there, did I? So you're supposed to go up there, but first I'm actually going this way. Something that I'm able to do here. The worst thing is trying to avoid these guys, because I don't think it's possible to do that when there's these things. Worn out hammer. Crap. Ah! I don't want to battle you! I already had to cut out your battles before. Trying to avoid them because there's no point in battling them anymore. They added a point in this game to actually battle them because of enemy cards. So the added point of completing this stage is seeing this mountain sage, so-called mountain sage, for what you're about to see. And after completing the stage, you're supposed to go back to the stage to see the gatekeeper. Oh, well met, Mario. I am the mountain sage of Daffodil Peak. If you actually completely color this, you will be seeing something that would have already spoiled it. So that's why I didn't. Yep. Bah, just playing. I'm just a regular old toad. Sorry to get your hopes up. If you actually completely colored it, you would have obviously seen that this was a poster of the mountain sage. I paid all that money for a permit and then busted my shroom all the way up here for nothing. But on the bright side, I did get to see one of those mini paint star things. And you can't beat the view from up here. Anyway, happy trails. So there is no mountain sage? Shenanigans! We've been had! Mario, let's go give the gatekeeper a piece of our mind. After we grab the mini paint star, of course. The worst thing is I'm gonna have to cut from here because of something that oh, if you get that gives you a guaranteed go at another Rochambeau temple. So make sure you grab that because that is actually required for 100% completion. My joystick is having issues again. Yeah, I wasn't trying to go down, but the joystick was like, I'm gonna go down. Coming back for 3 things. 1, for that mountain sage. 2, to find that colorless spot. And 3, for the paint star. You already know all of that, but I'm going to figure out where the colorless spot is. Let's go to Daffodil Peak and give that lion gatekeeper the piece of our mind. He'll always say that, even if you're at the right place. Hey, liarface, there is no mountain sage. You just made it up to sell tickets to bring to your boring mountain. Whoa, whoa, keep your lid on. The mountain sage isn't real? I'm as disappointed as you are. What? You thought he was real too? Yes, I believed in my heart of hearts that the mountain sage was real. Though I can't remember why I was so convinced. Come to think of it, I can't remember anything before accepting this gatekeeper job. The last thing I remember is the park ranger bringing me here after finding me stranded on the mountain top. And it was the ranger who said the mountain sage was real. Do you think he lied to us? Hold on a minute. Oh my word, I can't read. Oh, hold on a minute. I didn't lie to anyone. There is a mountain sage here. I've seen it with my own eyes. Really? Because we hiked all the way to the peak, and all we found was some cheesy carnival cutout. Hey, kids love that cutout. Look, I haven't seen the sage in a while, but he used to train on the mountaintop. You gotta believe me, if rumors get out that I made up the mountain sage thing, my business is done for. I don't know. I think both of these guys are telling the truth, Mario. I'm not lying, swear on my spores. Now let's just keep this quiet and trying to find the mountain sage. I wonder what happened to the mountain sage. My mind's a complete blank. I've got no idea. I wonder what happened to the mountain sage. My mind's a complete blank. I've got no idea. Yeah, he's gonna just open that for you if you try to open that. Have a good climb, Mario. But what you're supposed to do is this. Eureka! I remembered everything. I'm sorry for talking in different voices for these toads, but like I said, every NPC is a toad. So that's why and if that's a spoiler, then I'm sorry, but that's literally what it is. In Paper Mario Sticker Star and Paper Mario Color Splash, every NPC is a toad. It's pretty disappointing. The color missing from my head must have damaged my memory. I'm one of the chosen toads. I am the divine few imbued with great power. I spend my days training on the mountaintop, waiting for my destiny to take shape. You train on the mountaintop? So that means... Yes, I am the sage of the mountain. Great. So there really is a mountain sage. But you lost your memory? Are you still able to use the power of the chosen toads? Good question, young one. Behold the power of the chosen! Kablamo! Usually, we chosen toads aren't meant to use our power for such savagery. But I have some aggression to work out today. They must have snuck up and drained my head while I was meditating. The miscreants. Well, color me impressed. Remind me to stay on your good side. Hey, do you know anything about the big paint stars? We're looking for them. The world is vast, young one, and I am but a toad. I've seen no such paint stars, but it is a chosen toad's duty to serve those in need. Our paths have crossed for a reason. There's no doubt about that. Perhaps I am the key to unlocking your true potential. No, it turns out that I'm just the key to unlocking some random door. Well, okay, I guess. I'll meet you at the Crimson Tower, young one. Aw man, now I have to find a new gatekeeper. Well, I guess I've been demoted. Thanks a ton, Mountain Sage. And I love how he just stays shocked the entire time. But let's be honest, he loves his job as gatekeep. He was bored as a landlord anyway. So because I have already, in my word, my circle pad is just drifting up instead. I'm gonna make sure he, oh my word, do this so I can avoid him. And then I'm gonna look at my screen and be back when I find this colorless spot. Ah! No! I don't want to battle any of these guys. I already battled these guys and got their card. My word, I'm getting lucky with the enemies. Like I said, it's always random. Nailed it. It's pretty easy to avoid. Now, I'm going to be able to show you something shocking. and I'm showing you it immediately because there's a new thing that happens when you revisit a stage and go to this door. And yes, I'm showing you it right away because it is a reference to the way beginning, not Port Prisma, but something else. You see that? There's a new color on the door. Oh, wait. You can retry any time. If you open this door, it will lead to a place that we are very familiar with, and and it's not one of my most favorite doors, but it's still something I'm going to show. Paint Hunter. You entered an alternate dimension of invisible things. Reveal as many things as you can within the time limit. It's a memory game. You have to remember what happened on Ruddy Road. Oh yeah, there it is. The more things you reveal, the more rewards you get. Oh, there's a question mark block right here. I'm already lost because, like, I've already lost is what I mean. Am I able to go onward? Nope. It was supposed to be a house. That's what I lost on. Yeah, there was so much I lost. The only reward you get is coins. The more you discover, the more rewarding it gets. It's not one of my most favorite doors, like I said, but I just wanted to show it off. And now we've made it to the next paint star. And I didn't have to worry too much about battling enemies, and I'm battling another one. Gosh darn it. Fun fact about the E-Hammer is that its damage increases every hit you do. So that's why it's vital to hit everything. Like, every hit you do increases in damage, so that's why it's, like, vital to try to time it well for every hit. It's like a jump attack, but way harder and way more damaging. And now, for one thing, I'm going in this pipe to get that card. Thank goodness I didn't battle any enemies. And then, I'm gonna get this, even though it doesn't matter because the paint star usually gives you something, but that's that. I'm gonna end it here. No, I'm not. I said I was gonna do something in Port Prisma before I ended things. Stupid. It's not me that I'm bullying myself on by saying stupid. I am saying for the joystick. I promise on that. Now, but despite the fact that I'm not quite ending it here, I'm also not ending it in Yay. I'm also going to do something in terms of Port Prisma. Like, I'm doing Port Prisma for 2 reasons, then I'm going up to Ruddy Road, then going back down to Port Prisma. For a reason you'll see. For 2 reasons. Yes, 2 reasons. So, I completed some enemy cards, and I got, I think it's just enemy cards, whatever. This toad is always gonna notice you clearing Okay, I have. I don't remember exactly what I had discovered. It will tell me here, Blaze Hammer, that's what it was. The enemy cards that I have are the Spiny, and making sure I checked off Paratroopa as well, and the Buzzy Beetle. Yeah. Paratroopa, Buzzy Beetle, and Spiny. The next thing is going all the way up here. This is a good old side story. Mario, this here is an important spot for me and my 5 best friends. Back in the day, the 6 of us used to gather here to play, tell jokes, sing songs, eat ice cream, you name it. We were the 6 best friends anyone ever did see, but eventually we all got busy with our own lives, and we drifted apart. And then, out of nowhere, I got this letter from one of my friends. When flowers bloom in our old meeting spot, I'm certain we'll meet again. It was my old friend Piper who sent me this letter. He never said much, but he had the most magnetic personality. You couldn't help but love him. But it wasn't just a letter he sent me. There was something else in the envelope. A seed. I'm gonna try planting the seed here in our old hangout. He said when its flowers bloom, we'll all be able to meet here again. I figure it's worth a shot. Yeah, that's a side story. It's actually one of the more touching side stories. And let me tell you this, I've never completed it, but I did see how it gets completed. For one thing, you have to. And it's funny, that toad's name I'm not gonna say yet, but I'll say that they're all colors for their names, except for his name's not purple, it's just something else. So now I'm going to Ready Road, rescuing the rescue team. Oh my word. What did I tell you? Yellow Shy Guy. Now, let me double check. Did I? Yes, I did. I did get the Yellow Shy Guy. I'm just making sure I look at... Where? Yeah, there it is. Shy and Slurp Guy yellow, but I only got the Shy Guy, not the Slurp Guy. I'm gonna actually battle you and see what happens. Oh, that's not gonna matter. Last time I got a guaranteed card, but now I don't. You remember this? Up there? That's a thing? So number 3. Oh, he doesn't say anything. The green guy's dead, but not you. Roll call. 1, 2, 3. All purple squaddies present and accounted for. Yeah, only because Mario caught them slacking off. Yes, and it looks like we need to help out Mario now. Purple Rescue Toads, commence Operation Step It Up. You're on, Mario. This is actually one of my favorites. It's way better than the time you had to see the toads turn into a stairway. This is basically the toads being thrown like shurikens on a wall. Mario, you should be able to scale the cliff now. Go for it. Captain! Whoops. Come on. I'm trying to go backwards. I love doing that, just going backwards through things. Getting every colorless spot before I get the fire extinguisher. I freaking hate this freaking... That was a joystick! I pressed all the way down! There. Oh, Mario, you restored my color. Thanks so much. I've gotta run. Places to be. Good luck out there. Remember him for later. He's actually pretty vital. Oh my word, I made up here. Pretty vital to the side story. And remember this thing. For one thing for Port Prisma, and for another thing it's actually useful for a bit later in the game. It's only useful for one other thing. Exhales a torrent of CO2 that can quell any flame. Now to make sure I got everything by going in my status. Yes. I just wanted to make sure because there would end up being a time where I would end up missing things for some odd reason. For some stupid reason. Not ending the part yet because there's one other thing. No! No, no, not Kamek! Just one. What are you gonna do here? You're gonna be seeing Kamek until you actually get to battle against him. Oh, that's easy. What he did was he turned the cards around. So it's a memory game. But I already knew what was on the right and it was what I wanted to use. He's more of a pain in this game than he was in Sticker Star, because in Sticker Star you only battle against him in order for his card or sticker effects to take place. But in this version, you basically have to battle against him, against enemies, and there's a random chance for Kamek to show until you battle against him. Mushroom. That's where you get a free mushroom? My word. And so far I haven't used a single mushroom card. And it's likely because this game actually has selling in it, so I'm able to sell. If you ever need help with anything, don't hesitate to call on me. Turns out you're... that's shocking. That shocked expression. Turns out that your funky horn thing may fit into one of the keyholes in the Crimson Tower gate. Crimson Tower, huh? It's close enough to walk, but scrap that. I've got superpowers now. Justice takes flight. You were supposed to have that guy go first, but of course I ended up messing that up. Yeah. I didn't need that. So now I'm going to Port Prisma and doing two things, and then I'm ending the video there. Might do one more, but I don't know yet. In the next video, we are likely doing a two-parter. Meaning one part is exploring the Crimson Tower, and the second part is battling the boss of Crimson Tower, because every big shine... Ooh, oh. Well, thanks, I guess. So yeah, the thing card was the only thing there. So we're going to explore the Crimson Tower and see if we can explore through all of it in one part, or if we would end up needing to do a two-parter, because I'm certain it's going to be a two-parter, which means that guaranteeingly it was 10 parts long for how long it took me to get through the entire red paint star biz. Here's the latest rescue squad info. I am not currently in contact with all the rescue squad leaders out in the field. You actually do need to talk to that guy at some point. It's sort of funny, but it's true. Off screen, I'm gonna get the fire extinguisher thing. Okay, so the red toad doesn't matter. I thought he did. Because all of the toads that you're supposed to meet in the hangout spot are decolorized. So, because I've tried doing that meetup spot before, and I've not found all of those toads, and that meant that all of them are decolorized. So you have to try to find all of the decolorized toads in order for you to be able to get Piper to show up. So you already know what's going on. So next time is whatever I just said. I don't know if it's gonna be a 2 videos in 1 kind of deal, and if it is, then that was only because of editing.